What's up everybody, Justin Sardi here, and in today's video I want to give you a rundown on how we're using AI to script high converting video ads and how we are using AI to create those high converting video ads. Now I'm going to be breaking down two of my favorite AI video creation tools. Those are absolutely free for you to try. They obviously do have paid plans. I'll have links to those below, and then I'm going to show you how we're using AI to script the video ads as well. I'm going to use a ClickBank offer here just for ease of anybody can do this. This does work with any offer whatsoever. So if you have your own offer, this also works, so don't worry. So I'm going to give you the rundown now. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So first things first, obviously we need an offer. I'm going to go with this free national gold prayer coin. Here's the sales page right here. This is a free plus shipping offer you can make affiliate commissions on. Again, it doesn't really matter what your offer is. This is just one that I have preloaded in that I've messed around with a little bit so that I can not bore you with me typing a bunch of stuff, right? So that being said, there's a couple ways that we can do this. I'm going to use Video Ad Vault, and I'm going to come over here to the AI Script Assistant, right? Now, you can have it write a new script, and essentially what you're going to do, and you can also plug this data into ChatGPT, and you can kind of do the same thing, like, hey, here's my product or service, here's what it does, here's the key benefits, here's my target audience, here's the specific action that I want to take. So we have a bunch of prompts that run behind the scenes and make this a little bit better, a lot better actually than what you'll get out of ChatGPT. But if you do answer these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 basic questions in ChatGPT, it will spit out a decent script, and then you're going to need to rework it a little bit. But we have a bunch of additional prompts that we run through, and we've actually trained our GPT to really provide better results with video ad scripts, right? So that being said, what is the name of your product or service? So let me just pull this up over here. I'm just going to regenerate this so I'm not typing. But as you can see, the name of the product or service is the gold national prayer coin, right? I'm literally just snagging it here, national prayer coin. I'm snagging these things from the sales page. So these are some of the benefits. It's a reminder to do this. It's this much normally. It makes a great gift. It ships from our US-based warehouse, all that good stuff, right? So that is essentially what I'm pulling in here. So we can come over here and see, what does this thing do? It reminds us to, it's a free coin that reminds us, and I'll just kind of change this, to pray for this great country, right? What are the key benefits? It's a reminder to pray without ceasing. Like I said, I literally copied this from their bullet points. It ships fast from our US-based warehouse in Oklahoma City. Who's my target audience? Conservative Christian patriots. And what specifically do I want them to do? I want them to click the link and tell me where to send the free coin, right? Then I'm going to choose how long do I want this. I'm going to go 150 seconds, right? And I'm just going to name this, and then I'm going to choose what tone do I want. I want it to be empowering, right? I'm going to make this empowering, and I'm just going to change this to empowering, right? And again, you can just put this into ChatGPT, and it will it'll help you get results similar to this. They won't be as good because we've done a lot of fine tuning behind the scenes, but this is going to spit out a great script very quickly. Like, friends, patriots, fellow believers, lend me your ears. In the United States of America, the land of the free, the home of the brave, it needs your your prayerful support right now more than ever. It's our collective responsibility to stand in the gap and pray for this great nation. And I like to change this up a little bit here. I'll do a few generations and kind of see what we've got here. But, that's what I would change this to, obviously it needs a little bit of work, but we're looking pretty good here, right? So, hey, this is, instead of behold, I might say, that's why we have that's why we've created the national gold prayer coin. It's a token of faith, a symbol of our solidarity, a solemn reminder to pray without ceasing for our beloved nations. That kind of stuff. So I'm just going to copy this right here, and I'm going to open a text file, right? So over here, we've got a text file. Let me just pull this on over here, and I'm just going to paste this right here, right? Now, I like to, whenever I'm using these video creation tools, I like to break it up into one line each, right? So I'm just going to break this up into one line each, and obviously make my edits. So I'm going to pause while I do this so you're not sitting through this, and we'll be right back. All right, cool. So I have this formatted. So here's my script, right? I might cut this part out. We could split test it, but either way, friends, patriots, fellow believers, lend me your ears. The United States of America, the land of the free, the home of the brave, needs your support now more than ever. It's our collective responsibility to stand up in the gap and pray for this great nation. That's why we crafted this free national prayer coin. We want to get this in the hands of as many American patriots as possible, which is why we're giving it away for free for a limited time, because we have a limited supply, and and this coin is free. Supplies are going fast. Click the link on this video to tell us where to send it. So I added this just as a quick call to action in the beginning. I like to bump that up a little bit, right? And then basically everything else is the same from the scripting. Token of our faith, symbol of solidarity, blah, blah, blah. So here's my whole script, right? So I'm just going to copy this, and I'm going to save this, right? There we go. Copy that. Boom. So now we're going to jump back over to our 2 video creation options. Now, the first one is Flicky, and the second one is InVideo. And let me just kind of show you what these are. Real quick overview. So they both have free plans. Flicky is free, and InVideo is free. You can try these things out. It's like 10 minutes or 5 minutes. So you can get a free video created just to see which one you like better. Again, I have links to those below this video. You can check those out. Awesome stuff. And the plus plan on InVideo is $25 a month, and the standard plan on Flicky is $28 a month. So very similar. You can kind of see what you get. 180 minutes. They both have HD videos, premium stock images, stock footage, and they can all do a bunch of different languages, right? So cool stuff. Both very reasonably priced. This one actually, the cool thing about InVideo is it'll clone your voice. So you can upload a video or an audio clip of yourself, and it will clone your voice, which is something I really like about InVideo. I will say that creators, right? So when you start InVideo plan, it'll ask you, how do you plan on using this? Don't say you're using it for a business. Say you're using it as a creator, and you'll get the $25 a month plan, or if you do yearly, it's $20 a month, but $25. Otherwise, it's a little bit more expensive for a business. So just a heads up there. Now it's time to create these videos. So when we actually make them, we just go new file, and I'm going to name this prayer coin version. I think I'm like on version 3 now. And this is empowering. And I'm going to do English. And this is Flicky, by the way, right? So I'm going to go English. It's portrait. I want to start with a script or an empty file, and then I'm going to submit this, right? It's going to take me over here, and it's just going to say, put your script right here, right? So I'm just going to paste my script right there, and this is going to start generating my video, right? This takes a second here, so bear with me. I'm going to jump back over to InVideo, and I'm going to show you the same thing side by side, right? So here, I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to go script to video, right? And I'm going to say, create me a YouTube video using this exact script. Boom. I'm going to paste that, and I want the background music to be patriotic. And I want to use let's go with like a male voice that's a clear American voice, right? Or, with a Californian accent, whatever it might be. I'm going to go clear American voice. I'm going to click continue. And I'm going to say, generate my video. It's going to do the exact same thing. Flicky right here, while we're at this, has our video, and I think I messed that up because I did a vertical video on accident. So my bad there. I can change this in settings, and here we go, landscape. That's what I meant to do. Now I'm going to save that. It's going to reprocess all this, so bear with me there. Boom, there we go. So, I mean, it's pretty quick, right? And this is really cool. So basically, this is saying it's a 6-minute video. It's not. It's going to condense it over a little bit of time. But you can see what's happening with Flicky is it's auto-picking every single one of these things for us, right? So it's just picking all of the footage for us. It's awesome. Background audio, I can kind of choose some music if I'd like. I can go patriotic and see if they have anything here. Boom, boom, boom. It's going to find some music. So they have like all of this stuff in here. You can upload your own stuff, like everything. Here's like, let's see what this is. So you can kind of play that and see, right? But either way, you choose that. I don't want to bore you with all that. And over here, we're going to choose what voice we want. So here's like the cool thing about Flicky. It has a ton of audio people, right? So there's standard voices, there's ultra realistic. These ultra realistic ones are really cool. This is obviously the paid plan, but you can kind of click on these and see what they sound like, right?
Flicky helps you create audio and video.
It's a little slow for me.
Flicky helps you create audio.
Flicky helps you create audio and video content.
Flicky helps you create
Flicky helps you create
Flicky helps you create audio and video.
Flicky helps you create audio and
Flicky helps you create audio and video content using lifelike AI voices in less than a minute.
There we go. So now it's going to apply Gavin's voice to all of this, right? And if I click play, you can just kind of start to see how this video is going to look, right? And again, it does take a little bit of time to load because it's generating these videos for us like boom, right? And this is a really cool software. I've really been digging Flicky. And like I said, in video, those are like the two best ones that I've found. I actually use both of them. Personally, I have accounts for both of them because they're both pretty cool. They both, you know, they're slightly different. They're similar as well. But I like to kind of test a few different things in here, right? So give that a second. I just applied the whole voiceover, so it's kind of loading there. Same thing like in video. It does take a little bit sometimes. This is a longer video that I put in there, and you know, it's kind of analyzing for us. So sometimes this takes a little bit. Sometimes these things get a little hung up as well, and you have to like, you know, change things. But like over here, so like while this is doing this, I can come over here and I can go America or something like that, right? And it's gonna find media for me based on America. So, you know, actually I would probably do like an American flag waving, or maybe like a map of the United States, right? Something along those lines. Like this is pretty cool. Boom, I'll swap this out, right? So you can very easily, I don't know why this is glitching on me. Of course it's glitching because I'm making a video, right? So let's see. But you get the point, right? It'll fetch this kind of stuff. Boom, I can replace that there, and this is just gonna swap it out for me, and it'll kind of run through that there. So boom, here we go. So now you can kind of see what all of this is going to look like. I'm just going to give this a quick refresh because it seems to have glitched out on me here. And let's see where we're at with in video. I'm going to pause this while it's populating, and I'll jump back. All right, cool. So Flicky, I just had to do a quick refresh. It fixed everything, right? And sometimes that happens. I'm running like multiple tabs, and it could have been my computer. Who knows? Anyway, check this out. Of course, it does that as soon as I unpause it, right?
Lend me your ears. The United States of America, the land of the free and the home of the brave, needs your prayerful support now more than ever. It is our collective.
And you can like speed this stuff up. There's a lot that you can do. Like here's the speed, right? So if I want to speed it up maybe a little bit, which I would, that seems a little slow for me, I'd speed it up. You can see it's about a 2-minute and 50-second video. And long story short, you come over here and like over here, and so this is where it talks about the national prayer coin. I would probably upload an image of, you know, the national prayer coin, which I've got right here, right? So boom, I would probably upload this, right? And I would just throw this prayer coin in here, and because I mean, this is it, right? So, you know, then you can kind of click on this, and this is the exact same thing here, and you can see what it's going to be like, right? And so you want to, like, if you're giving something away, you can throw your own images in there, all that good stuff, right?
Prayer coin. We want to get this in the hands of as many American patriots as possible, which is why,
you know, and anyway, like I'll probably swap some of this stuff out. That's like kind of, I don't know. I might try and find a better military thing, or, you know, whatever it might be, different patriots, all that kind of stuff. I might, you know, change it up a little bit, maybe a thousands, maybe not protesters. You get the point though, right? So basically we create these videos, and you know, you go through this whole process. You can change the script, the voice, whatever you want to do here, and then from there you just say, yeah, I want to download it, and it'll download an HD video, right? Now, for some reason, in video is a little hung up. I just refreshed, so give me a second here. Let me pause. I think it's because I'm jumping around on screen. So let me pause again, and we'll show you how this works. All right, we are back. There was a small glitch. Sometimes that happens with these softwares. But long story short, here's what happens, right? We upload our video script, create a YouTube video using this exact script. It'll analyze. It'll be like, here's the title, and then it will prepare a video for us. Once it's done preparing, it'll prompt us with a couple of things. And this is in video again, by the way. And I'm just going to pause it while it's preparing because obviously it is creating a video. This takes 2 to 3 minutes. It's very quick actually for whipping up these whole videos, and then I'll show you what happens next. And as soon as I paused it, it happened. So then it's going to ask you, who is your audience, right? So maybe patriots, believers, Americans, that kind of stuff. How do you want it to look and feel? Inspiring, professional, clean? What's the platform? YouTube. Let's continue, right? And then it gives you this cool little fish. And this is the part that takes about 2 to 3 minutes. You see it's like 5%. So I'm going to pause this while it's going, and then I'll show you exactly what happens. So the video's done. It's ready to go. You can see it's 2 minutes 34 seconds. This is 2 minutes 49 seconds on Flicky, right? So same script kind of thing. And you can just kind of see the differences here. They're pretty close. If you kind of click play, it does have to do a little bit of rendering thing here, but it comes in, it gives you some different scenes here. This is just a preview. Obviously the watermark gets removed during export, but you can kind of, give me 1 second here. This is real glitchy today. Usually it works, but the cool thing is with this is you can say, and honestly both of these are a little bit slower when you're clicking the play button and editing these things, but you can see here's like the intro. It breaks it into like 4 chunks, and you can give them a command like, hey, delete the second scene. You can just use prompts to edit this video, which is cool on InVideo. I do like that. That works pretty well. Or you just come over here and you click that edit button, and you can upload your own media. And obviously they've got, here's the different things here that they've got. And let's see, there we go, the national prayer coin. So I would edit this right here, and basically what you can do is you can come here and you can replace that, right? So apply the changes, boom, it goes through, it makes it, and we are good to go. So the voices on InVideo, I think that they flow a little bit better, the AI voices. There's not as many options is the only thing. Like Flicky gives you a lot more options as far as voices. InVideo allows you to clone your own voice, which is very cool. Like if we come over and we, oh, come on. Here we go. Let me just log back in here. That should take me right to my page. Okay, so over here, if you come over here, you can go over here to voices, and you can do a digital clone of your voice, right? And so you basically give it a 30-second recording, say, hey, I give AI permission to use my voice. This is pretty cool. I've used it in some different accounts. It works really well if you want to use your own voice, which is pretty cool. And I'll make some demos on how all that works as well. And you actually get, I think, 2 voice clones with InVideo, which is cool. And there's some cool stuff you can do there. But yeah, you can kind of see what these videos look like. Obviously that was my fault having that little gap in there, whatever. But yeah, so you can see what this looks like. For some reason the audio is not playing. It's recovering, but I don't know what's up. Yeah. Usually this works really well, but I'll give you some examples coming up. I'll make some more videos, putting them on the YouTube channel, all that good stuff. But you can export this video. When you do export it, we are good to go. You can see, hey, no watermarks, obviously. Do you want the InVideo branding? What resolution do you want it? 1080. And this video, you can see it uses 9 out of 80 stock licenses. It resets in 27 days. I can click continue, export it for YouTube, all that good stuff, right? Same thing with Flicky. Like I said, the only difference between the two, they're different editors. They both work really well, except for obviously today we're having a couple issues, but it's not a huge deal. One thing that is cool about Flicky is it's throwing the subtitles on, and I can change like where do I want the text to be. I can move everything around in the general vicinity, like here, right? You can like move these things around for your text. So I can be like, all right, I want it down here. I want it up here. Here it's in the center, right? So you can change the layout of each of these, like where do I want the text, right? And it's going to split the text out. So it does it automatically really well. I'm not too worried about how that works, but you can definitely move the text and all that. So I think Flicky, you know, I do like the in-video voices a little bit better. And if we come over here, this actually might pull this one up a little better. It might be done rendering.
Friends, patriots, fellow believers, lend me your ears. The United States of America, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
So, you know, you can edit the speeds up a little bit, and you can change the voices and change a few things here, like, you know, ideal duration, what do you want it, blah, blah, blah. So you can be like, hey, change the media. I want you to speed up the audio. Things like that, and kind of regenerate these videos and mess around with them to get the voice a little bit better, which I usually do. They tend to read a little slower. When you export them, they do sound a lot better though. But I don't know why this one's glitching out on me today, but yeah, you can see kind of how all this works.
In the hands of as many American patriots as possible, which is why we are giving it away for free for a limited time.
And so you can kind of like, and you see it does throw some, it's pretty good at like throwing some of the cool text over there, all that kind of stuff. And you can like edit the script right here, and this is where you kind of break things up a little bit. So like you could be like friends, patriots, fellow believers, right? And you can make it flow a little bit better. And you know, you can see how it's going to sound, right? So the keywords to get used in the media, you can change these keywords up. You can make pretty cool videos here. And yeah, you can like duplicate, add them, delete, things like that. So pretty cool stuff. And you can edit the script that way, make it sound a little bit better. If you kind of break it up a little bit, it flows a lot better sometimes. So you can apply the changes there. And then let's see.
Patriots, fellow believers, lend me your ears. The United States.
Oh, it's working right now, so it's synthesizing the voice, right? I was like, hey, it didn't change. So you can kind of see how that works. These are both very customizable. It takes a little bit of playing around with, a little bit of you know, messing around with to get this going the right way.
Friends, patriots, and fellow believers, lend me your ears.
So yeah, and pretty cool stuff. I think that in video voices, like I said, it tends to go a little bit better, but Flicky does have more options, you know. And you can choose the voices and play around with them, change the speed, all that good stuff. They're both kind of slow when you really... Honestly, it might be my internet today. I don't know, because everything's kind of like... It's not usually like that, and it's definitely not when you do that. So that being said, these are two of the tools that I use. They're both awesome. They both work really well. You just got to mess around with them a little bit to get everything dialed in the right way. And I've got links to both of them below this video, as well as a link to Video Ad Vault. So you can script your videos. You can have them created and, you know, knock these video ads out in a matter of minutes instead of, you know, hours. And you don't have to do any editing. You don't have to have a VA. You don't have to pay Fiverr. These tools absolutely rule, and I recommend checking them out. So that's it for me on this one. Bye for now.